The airport supervisor told Victor a secret. There was a 5-minute gap during the noon shift when the guards would change shifts. The supervisor was implying that he wanted him to run out on his own, but in reality, he wasn't being kind. He was just looking for a reason to catch Victor. The guards were instructed to leave their posts. Freedom was just around the corner and Victor was ready to go. A stewardess interrupts him and reveals a moving camera. He moves forward and so does the camera. Victor recognizes that someone is watching him. Suddenly, he looks over and the supervisor turns away in a panic. He hides in the dead center of the camera, confusing the supervisor. Then he appeared out of nowhere and told him he'd be waiting. The supervisor was helpless. It was the first time in his 17 years of service that he'd encountered someone like that. Victor found 2 books in a bookstore, one in English and one in his home country. So he studied them together and gradually he could read the news. Every day he came to the center. He'd come to the processing center every day. And the girl at work would have his stamps ready for him. Victor's mindset is so good that he has a 50% chance of getting a visa with just 2 stamps. The delivery boy at the airport had been watching her silently. In the evening, he returns to the abandoned waiting room where he's been waiting for a long time. He was going to make a deal with Victor for food. He was going to collect all the information about the little sister who was applying for the visa. From that day on, Victor became a toolman, asking about her interests every day, until one day Victor's pager rang and he went upstairs to his office. The superintendent found a way to get him out of here, and that was to apply for asylum. All he needed was for Victor to answer one question and he could leave tonight. Victor thought it would be easy, but when the supervisor asked the question,
"Do you, at this time, have any fear of returning to your own country?"
No.
the supervisor was baffled. There was something wrong with this guy. He explained it over and over again, hoping he'd understand his good intentions. But Victor wasn't afraid of his homeland, even if it was under fire.
He's home. I'm not afraid from my home.
And so he lost the opportunity.